I'm just a normal person like you, you know. I don't feel like I'm some kind of big star, you know. I had a really nice experience on the client, but I don't feel like I'm some kind of, you know, you want to know how much this shirt costs, you know. It's all the same. You know?
Unfortunately, not many people are lucky enough to traverse through things like that and come out on the other side, you know. And a lot of people don't make it. They don't live through it.
There you are, what you doing here, baby? You're almost down, can we call it blue? But fight on around the down that we fall into. We had it out, so reticent, baby. No sweet talking here no more. What could be so wrong that would bring this Paul around and swallow you?
How's everybody doing today? Here I am in the Fairfax district of Los Angeles, and probably it's going to be a short video, and it's about Barron Renfro. Do you remember Barron Renfro? He was an extremely talented young actor. He's in one of my favorite movies called Bully. I love the movie Bully. I've seen it countless times. I highly recommend it. It's a true story about the murder of Bobby Kent. It took place in Florida, and Brad is incredible in it. He does a great job. He was first discovered in The Client with Susan Sarandon, Tommy Lee Jones. That was his breakthrough role, and he was an apt pupil, Tom and Huck, Sleepers. Barron Renfro was such a talented teenage actor. He was very respected by his peers and beloved, had many fans, and sadly his career took a bit of a nosedive due to substance abuse. Now, he's buried out in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I was there about a year and a half ago, and I was there for something else, and I didn't get to cover Barron Renfro's grave, which is something I've always wanted to do, and I will do. And I still am kicking myself that I didn't get to cover, go to his grave, pay my respects, and visit it for you, his fans and people who would like to see his grave. But his house, or the apartment I should say, where he passed away January 14th, 2008 at the age of 25, is right here in front of me. And he died of acute heroin intoxication. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the circumstances surrounding his death, and so this is just a video about where Barron Renfro passed away, and the beloved Barron Renfro, right here. So we're coming up on the apartment. It's the yellow one right there. Now I'm not sure, you can see these buildings here, all in the Fairfax district here. They're beautiful buildings, but it's not one home. It's multiple apartments. So I'm not sure which one was Brad's. I just know this is the apartment. And you can look that up if you wanted to, find out more information about this particular apartment building. It's on Ogden Drive, Fairfax, Los Angeles. It was right here. So prior to being cast in The Client, Brad had no acting background and was actually living with his grandmother in a trailer park in Knoxville, Tennessee, and that's where he was discovered. The Client became one of the top grossing films of 1994. Then in 1995, Brad won the Hollywood Reporter's Young Star Award and was nominated as one of People magazine's top 30 under 30. right here would be the stairs going up. I believe he did live on the second floor. Beautiful building. So Brad's career took off. I mean, he was in Tom and Huck, Sleepers, a lot of big movies, and he also had a passion for music. And one of his roommates was Foster the People frontman Mark Foster, who said of Brad that he was an amazing songwriter and he could play bluegrass on guitar better than anyone. Off screen, however, Brad had numerous run-ins with the law, which began in 1998 with his arrest for possession of cocaine and marijuana. He was just 16 at the time, and he told People magazine that he was grateful for the wake-up call. "I'm glad I got arrested because it taught me a lot," Renfro said. "I've had several months of being sober. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm glad it happened when I was 16 and not 36. Unfortunately, Brad's trouble with drugs and the law didn't stop there. He was later arrested and sentenced to 2 years probation in August 2000 for allegedly trying to steal a 45-foot yacht in Fort Lauderdale, Florida with a friend. Then in 2005, Brad was charged with driving under the influence in November, and just a few short weeks later was busted in a police sting and charged with a felony count of attempting to possess heroin. He later pled guilty to the charge and entered rehab for it. On the morning of Tuesday, January 15, 2008, after a night out with friends, he was found not breathing in this Los Angeles apartment by his girlfriend. I've also read that it was his girlfriend's cousin who lived there and who found him, so I'm not sure which female it was, and I can't verify it. In the 911 call, the operator asked what happened, and his girlfriend or cousin of the girlfriend responded, "I'm not sure. I mean, I think he might have taken a couple of pills last night. He had an audition at 1 o'clock this afternoon. I've been trying to wake him up to get ready, and he just won't move." After the autopsy, Brad's death ended up being ruled an accident and was attributed to acute heroin morphine intoxication. So yeah, right behind me, that's the building where Brad Renfro passed away. And he passed away within a week of Heath Ledger. And I went to his apartment as well, actually, in New York a couple of years ago, which is sad as well. Extremely talented Heath Ledger. And of course, Heath Ledger won Best Supporting Actor that year at the Oscars. But when the Oscars do their posthumous, or in memoriam, I should say, their in memoriam segment, they left out Brad Renfro. They didn't include him, which was very, very strange. He had 25 films to his credit, and he was quite a star. He was quite well known. If you get a chance, watch Sleepers. If you haven't seen Sleepers, you'll love Sleepers with Brad Pitt, Jason Patric, Dustin Hoffman, Robert De Niro, Brad Renfro. Who else is in that movie? Minnie Driver. Great movie. An Apt Pupil is great. Tom and Huck, fun movie. And definitely watch Bully. Bully is an extremely good movie. It is dark. It is disturbing. It's a true story, and Brad knocks it out of the park. Yeah, rest in peace, Brad Renfro, and I promise I'm going to go visit his grave at some point. Okay, peace.